That night, as I was returning home, I was just leaving a friend's art exhibition. The exhibition, held in the city's old art gallery, had lasted until late, leaving me feeling tired yet peaceful. As I wandered among the artworks, I often found myself lost in thought. When a light summer rain began, I left the gallery. The streets were wet and the street lamps shimmered above. With each step towards my car, my mind was filled with the artistic inspiration of the day. However, as I approached home, a strange feeling stirred within me, as if something wasn't quite right. As darkness fell, while most sought the comfort of their beds, I was about to confront the secrets behind my door. The silent streets pushed me into the arms of an unexpected night. After years of a routine marriage and a sense of trust, this night was set to illuminate a truth hidden in the darkness. Before diving into my story, don't forget to subscribe and like this video for the most compelling stories about infidelity in marriage. Now, let me invite you on this emotional journey. Let's begin our video. As I neared my house amidst the shadows, the sight of my slightly ajar door sent a wave of suspicion through me. The moment I stepped inside, I couldn't believe my eyes. The living room had transformed into a somber stage, far removed from the world I knew. My wife of 10 years, Jessica, stood before me with an unfamiliar coldness, and beside her was Eric, a vaguely familiar face from the gym. With a threatening calm, Eric pointed a gun at me. Next to him, Jessica, whom I had trusted implicitly for a decade, mocked me with a sarcastic smile. "Surprised, Mark?" she taunted, her voice a mix of mockery and pain. Eric, whom I had perhaps seen hundreds of times in the periphery at the gym, was now a central figure in the most critical scene of my life. Frozen in place, I stammered, "What's going on?" My voice echoed weakly against the walls of our home. As Eric toyed with his gun, he said, "We're going to take everything, Mark. We're going to reset you." These words shook me deeply, prompting a flash of memories of my decade with Jessica. Was every smile, every touch now a lie? Jessica and Eric had plotted to ruin me and tarnish my reputation at work. Their plan involved spreading rumors against me in the office and sabotaging my relationships with clients. Eric was more of a physical threat in this scheme. Jessica was the mastermind behind this treacherous game. As they detailed their plans to mock me, the distant sound of police sirens broke the tension. Eric's confidence faltered. His gun wavered slightly. A vigilant neighbor had noticed the strange situation and alerted the authorities, who arrived just in time. Eric and Jessica were quickly neutralized, their schemes unraveling in the firm grasp of the law. The betrayal was deep, and the scars it left were indelible. But the swift action of justice prevented further devastation. As I stood amid the ruins of what I once considered a sanctuary, I faced the truths. Jessica and Eric were willing to go to incredible lengths for their selfish desires. The woman I loved was a stranger, and the life I had lived was a meticulously woven tapestry of lies. Such a night occurs once in a man's life, and my life would now be reshaped by the cold, sharp realities of that evening. Loneliness, uncertainty, and the process of rebuilding were now my new normal. With the departure of Emily and Eric, silence enveloped my home. Now every second was an opportunity to question the past and rethink the future.